Tom Cassidy here, talking about how to remember names with certainly one of the best memory coaches in the world, Mr. Bill Aronson. So, Brian, tell us the importance. Oh, I see what I did there. Very lame. Radio 2 joke. Go on, tell us. I mean, we know the importance of remembering names, and it's one thing that just about everyone I've ever met says, "Oh, I'm terrible with names." Now, I don't think that should be allowed to be terrible with names, but we've got to have a technique to do it. So give us a little hand.
The first thing is, as you say, you've got to stop saying I'm terrible with names, because you're just setting yourself up to fail every time you say that. But the second thing is, remember that everybody else has the same problem as you do. And there's one name that you don't ever have difficulties remembering, and that's your own, isn't it?
Yeah, very good.
And if you think about it, if you turn this from being an individual problem into a social problem and a social solution, if instead of anxiously trying to remember everybody else's name, why not, when you introduce yourself to other people, make it easy for them to remember yours?
Clever.
Just flip the problem upside down. If everybody, you walk into a group or a networking meeting, if everyone was to turn and say, "Hi, my name is Bill, and did you know that in the 13th century there was a real craze where rhyming names came up?" And that's, for example, Bill and Will and Bob and Rob. That actually comes from the 13th century.
Does it?
So you tell that little story, and now someone's got a hook. Other people, the hook will be, "Oh, what does your name mean? That's an unusual name. I've never heard that name." "Well, it means this." Or "Why are you called that?" "Oh, well, because my grandfather was in the war and he died, and it says we want to remember his name." There's always so many interesting stories behind this.
That's a great one. So actually flip the problem completely, give other people a way to easily remember your name first. Love it. So my name's Tom. I'm a musician, like to play the tom-tom drum. You remember
that's
that?
It.
Something
that's
like
it.
that.
A little hook like that's easy.
Presumably you have to give them a hook that can then kind of link what they can see about you with your name in a way, so that because otherwise they'll remember, "Oh, I met this guy. He was talking about Bill. It was a really interesting name from the 13th century and rhyming and everything." But in order to then remember it at the right time, they have to be able to link that with you.
Well, I'll give you a great example. I taught this technique to a lady. She's a dentist. Her name is Marta. And so she says to people, "Hi, my name is Marta. I removed the tartar so that your smile is smarter."
Brilliant.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It sticks like that.
And it links to her.
It links to her job. It's fantastic. So use your creativity, use your imagination, and you can come up with your own version of that.
So the first step, make it easy to remember your name for other people when you meet them. Brilliant. You'll be doing the world a favor, won't you? Because you're giving them
I want to create a revolution, because I think the way that we introduce ourselves in social situations really is designed to fail.
It is.
And I want to flip that upside down.
Fantastic.
So, as part of my Double Your Memory in 6 weeks course, if you go to my website, www.billaronson.com.au, go to the Learn page, you can sign up. There's some free stuff on there.
Free stuff, great. Wonderful. Thanks very much for that, Bill. And Tom. Yeah, I like that. The musical context. Yeah, I love it. Okay. See you in the next one. Cheers.